Every year off the coast of Japan, dozens of North Korean fishing vessels are found with the crew either dead or completely gone. What causes this? What are the theories? And what becomes of the dozens of crews that go missing every year? Today we're going to be talking about the North Korean ghost ships. Now, before we get started, I'm just going to ask that if you're not already, if you would please subscribe because it really does help out the channel. It's free, and if you don't enjoy my content, you can always unsubscribe. But with that out of the way, I'm really excited about this one, and let's get to it. Fishing, as well as other ocean-based jobs, are some of the most dangerous professions in the world, as every year more than 24,000 fishermen die on the job in incidents involving either drowning, equipment malfunction, or some other catastrophic event. Now, these specific fishing boats from North Korea most often are looking for animals like king crab, sandfish, or squid, and are typically operated by the military or rented out to civilians. We also can't forget how important the fishing business is for North Korea, as sea life and seafood is one of the major exports from North Korea to other countries. However, you're not here to talk about that. You're here to learn about the ghost ships, which is what we're going to talk about next. Now, most of the derelict ships that are found are often very old and lack equipment such as GPSs or modern, more powerful engines. And this is proven when sometimes these boats are found with the crew still alive, however, their engine had given out and they had no way to propel themselves or navigate back to shore. So, we are going to get into some of the theories in just a minute, but before we do that, I want to give you some statistics just so that you can get a sense for the actual scale that this is happening. And so, let's go ahead and do that. So, in 2011, that was the first year that these reports began popping up, with 57 derelict boats reported. In 2012, we had 47. In 2013, we had 80. In 2014, we had 65. 2015, we had 34. 2016, around 24. 2017, 104. 2018, 89, and 2019, at least 156. Now, full disclosure, these numbers are rough estimates, as all the sources I checked had different numbers, and some claimed that the official numbers were inflated and were just made up to make North Korea look bad. However, these numbers are public knowledge and they're available all over the internet, so if you want to look more into that, you can do that. However, I figured for our purposes here, I would just give you the official numbers. Those are the official numbers. So I figured I'd just give you those, and if you want to look into the alternate numbers, then you can do that. And now that we've talked about all that, let's get into some of the theories about what may have happened to these crews. The leading theory of which is starvation, as most of these vessels that are found are very small and not able to carry much food. So it would seem that while only carrying enough food for the scheduled amount of time they were to be out there, if the trip were to have been unexpectedly extended, that could be a big problem for obvious reasons. The second most popular theory is the idea that these ships were not fishing vessels, but were actually defectors attempting to defect to Japan or South Korea or some other country and simply drifted off course and the crew died. Or they were hunted down by North Korean officials or forces, whatever, and just killed. Now, I don't like this theory for several reasons, because first of all, if I was North Korea, I wouldn't want to leave a crew full of dead defectors just drifting in the ocean, because that's terrible publicity. And second of all, Japan is also one of the hardest countries to defect to from North Korea. It would be much simpler to just, if you're going by boat, to just sail to South Korea. And so it doesn't make sense that they would be going to Japan anyways. However, again, you can draw your own conclusions, but that's just my opinion. And finally, the idea that these crews were falling victim to some sort of pirate force in the area, or maybe giant sea creature. I also saw that theory out there, which I'm going with that one because that's super cool. And I don't care what the facts are. That's awesome. And it's cool. And it's sad that that's happening. But I mean, if it has to be something, I'd rather it be a giant sea creature than some pirates. So fight me. Anyways, that's going to do it for this one. I will see you guys later this week with my next video. I have some big stuff coming up that I'm really excited about. I have officially started the process of writing my Mandela catalog video and getting all my research out of the way, and that's going to be probably the biggest video on the channel to date. Again, I don't have an exact date because I want to do this one right. This is probably going to be my longest video to date as well, but again, I don't have a timeline, but stay tuned for that one, and if you want to see that, be sure to subscribe. That'd be really cool. Anyways, that's going to do it for this one. Love you guys. See ya.